What is good, chat? Lena, what's happening? What's good, Lena? How are you doing? Welcome to the Open Gym. Whew, appreciate everybody pulling up. So we got more Summer League on the way. Trying to find it though. It's on ESPN too, but it's not popping up. There we go. So we got Summer League underway. Atlanta Hawks versus the San Antonio Spurs. Hopefully our Wi-Fi gets in order here. But what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Open Gym. Welcome. Get these tags right as well. So welcome in, everybody. Atlanta went 2-1 in their Utah Summer League. Obviously, I think the Las Vegas one is more popular throughout the league. So it'll be interesting to see who kind of establishes themselves in this summer league. But last summer league, it was the main guys: Kingston, Asa, Zuby, Henry Vasir had a good showing that last game. Isaiah Wong has been productive. There we go. But yeah, it was a positive Utah Summer League for the Hawks. Like I said, Isaiah Wong was a name that was good in that last game. Um, Devon Higgs showed out in that last game, so it was overall productive. They got the dub. Nobody really played for any of the teams over there in the last game for the Utah Summer League. I think there's more to gain over here in Vegas. There's an actual tournament at the end of this summer league, so it'll be interesting to see how the Hawks fare over here. Probably the more competitive summer league. Obviously, like I said, more eyes are on this summer league, so we'll see how the Hawks do. So the starting five: Gabe Madsen, Asa Newell, Zuby Ejiofor, Isaac McNeely, Kingston Flemings. Almost messed that up. So Isaac McNeely getting a start for the Hawks. He is a shooter. I can't remember where he played, but had a pretty good game last game against Memphis. All right, tip off is underway. Carter Bryant is there for. So we got a clock issue off the bat. Chat. Let's see what the Hawks can do. Like I said, Utah Summer League was quite interesting. All right, Zuby, let's go. Good defense from Zuby, but Gabe Madsen unable to hold on to that ball as it got stripped away. But I believe that was Terrace Reed Jr. Terrace. Can't remember that brother's name, but excuse me. Um, but yeah, it should be a good showing for Atlanta. Zuby showed out in the second game for the Hawks. Kingston had a poor shooting game, the first one, but he turned it around. Two turnovers in his two games played, so that's another thing to watch too. His playmaking combined with his ability to play composed. There you go, good closeout right there. Carter Bryant just misses that side step three. McNeely gets it to Madsen. Madsen's on the break, gets it back to Zuby. Zuby hands off to McNeely. McNeely is a shooter, chat, and y'all see right there, he just put that down for about 20-some feet. So great look for McNeely as he gets the three to go. He gets his first three, and Hawks are off and running. McNeely again. He was feeling a little heat check early on. Zuby was a main reason for that board. Both those threes short as Kingston missed his three. Can't get that one to go. But yeah, McNeely can stretch the floor with his shooting, so that's something to keep an eye on. As Reed gets the tip in to go, it is 2-3. As Atlanta is up by one. Good look so far. Just hasn't quite all fallen for the Hawks, but still early. Kingston finds McNeely. McNeely swings to Asa. Asa's three is buried. So Asa puts up his first three and he knocks it down. Great sign for the Hawks. Hawks have had slow starts in Utah as Asa just gets the steal right there. McNeely bottoms. Bottoms McNeely putting together a nice showing here early on. He's got 6 points himself, 2 of 3 from three, and it is a 2-9 lead. Carter Bryant maybe have shuffled his feet, but Zuby doing a great job um, cutting that off. But Hawks end up giving one there, 4-9. Zuby and Kingston two-man game. Kingston gets it right back. Finds Zuby on the wing. Zuby lines up that triple. It's good. It's good, chat. It's good. Zuby knocks down the triple 4-12. Atlanta is shooting 4 of 6 from three, so they are not shy about getting the ball up from three. As Gillespie tries to run a little two-man game, he gets that three up, can't get it to go, but Reed is there to clean it up. He gets the ball down there in the dunker spot, and he does just that. Cuts the lead in half. It is 6-12. Reed, or not Reed, but Zuby, excuse me. It was a good look from Zuby in the corner, but Carter Bryant is now in the corner wide open. Can't get that one to go. Kingston's down there banging. He's swiping, but Terrace Reed able to compose himself, get that bucket. It's 8-12. Let's see how Atlanta runs their offense. McNeely seems to be comfortable just letting it fly. Kingston had a that was a good find. As Madison gets the three up, he can't get it to go. But Zuby's there fighting for it on the floor. That's what you love to see. Zuby fighting for that board. Yeah, when Atlanta isn't breaking down on defense, they're having good possessions. But when their defense is in scramble mode, mismatches aren't favorable. So with Vassar has now entered the game for Zuby. Zuby is getting a lot of hustle in. Dennis, his floater's good. It's a good look from Ray J. He got subbed in and he made an instant impact. So it's the two starters still out there, Asa and I believe Asa and McNeely. It's Keyshawn Gilbert and Ray J. Dennis have entered the game. Also Vassar as well. Uh, that pass was deflected. So great start here early on for the Hawks in the Vegas Summer League, 8-14. As McNeely has lit it up from three. Love to see it. But another positive too, Zuby Edgeofor has knocked down a triple as well. So I know it isn't as polished, but it's looking pretty nice, chat. It's looking pretty nice. Cannot lie to you. So get these tags right on this other video real quick, chat. But still great work for the Hawks early on. Like I was saying, they were starting slow in their games in Utah. They were having to climb out of deficits. They were able to against really Utah as well. They were able to against Utah and OKC. OKC they won the game, but they took it to OT for their first game against Utah. So it was really positive too. De'Aaron Peterson, he looked really nice still against Atlanta, but it wasn't as easy. I didn't think because I watched that Utah. Um, I believe they played OKC after that one, and he was just getting bucket after bucket. I can't remember if it was Utah. Yeah, I believe it was Utah and either Memphis or OKC, but either one, it was a really good showing for De'Aaron Peterson in that Utah Summer League. I think everybody walked away pretty happy with their draft pick um, after those four teams that went to Utah. So I know Hawks fans were happy with Kingston. I know Memphis fans were, they seemed somewhat pleased with Cam Boozer. I think Cam Boozer is the most NBA ready out of all three of them. As Vasir just gets in the way, chat. Not in a bad way, but it's more so like Gortat. He just knows how to use his size and being just in the way, helping his offensive um, counterpart. And Spurs get an and one, so they are still doing that free throw rule. Unfortunately, just getting these tags right. Excuse me, chat. All right, we good. That should do it. Let's get back to these stats. All right, 6 point game. Yo, free throw rule is still here for the summer league. I hope it stays in the summer league. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Say 3 for 1, 2 for 1, and 1 for 1. So if that makes sense, you shoot one free throw for all foul shot types. So good start for the starting five. Three players have scored. Ace is getting the main run and McNeely as well. So I'm sure Kingston and Zuby will be the main subs, or I guess the first subs coming back in the game. So I'm sure I would like to see Vasir play with Ejiofor. I think that'll be kind of how things go. Um, Vassar, excuse me. Vassar isn't looked at as the most dominant defender, so or the strongest player out there, even though he probably is the tallest most of the time. So we got a foul here away from the ball as Acer kind of shoves that screen out the way. 4:39 left to play in the first. But yeah, like I said, I would like to see Vassar play with somebody who can help out when he kind of overcommits to maybe a shot, and maybe you like to see Vassar kind of work on that. Maybe not play as too far up on that help, kind of make the defense think they can get a shot and then just swat it last minute. So see if he can work on that interior defense here in the summer league. As Asa gets the ball, he corrals it. He gives it back to Keyshawn. Keyshawn gets the screen from Asa. He finds Vassar on the top. Vassar's three, no good. Hawks try to fight for it. Spurs come away with it. 5 point game, 11-16. Vassar getting his hands in there, poking it away from the Spurs on that break. Does a good job there. That is inevitably in Atlanta basketball. It's a 4:04 left to play. That is the perfect time, 4:04. As Ray J gets the screen from Asa, Asa gets the lob pass. He tries to fix himself, no foul. 11-16 is the score still. So I'm not too sure if the Spurs have anybody that they're looking at. As Atlanta gets the steal, Gilbert hangs and gets the bucket to go. Keyshawn, that was a great take right there. 11-18. It's going to be important for Atlanta defense to offense. That's just like them. That's another foul on Asa as he pushes the screener a little ahead of the screen. It's just a silly one right there. Asa probably looking to play with a little physicality, but just not the highest of IQ plays right there. It's kind of away from the ball. As Kingston checks in, like I said, Kingston and Zuby first to first subs back in as we have a foul on Vassar as he was reaching. So we got Ray J, Kingston, Keyshawn Gilbert, Zuby Ejiofor, and Henry Vassar. So we got free throws coming up. Let's see. It's 2 for 1, chat. 2 for 1. So Summer League in Vegas has tipped off today. Atlanta is one of the first games. I believe they have the game at 3:30. I'm not sure what the result of that is, but as Ejiofor grabs the board, as Keyshawn Gilbert is initiating things on offense, he drives. He tries to get it to Zuby. Zuby gets the pass picked off, but he gets dunked on. That was great effort though. Can't shame that. That was pure effort on Zuby. Oh, that was a great pass. That was a great pass. Tiny window from Kingston to Vassar. Keyshawn Gilbert hangs again. Tough left hand lay to go. Lead is 7 points, 20-13. It's great stuff right there. Keyshawn is a two-way guy, so you don't got to worry about if he's gonna stick around. Atlanta is gonna keep him. He's still on that two-way. Keaton, goddamn Kingston closes out. It's gonna be some tongue twisters. Vassar tries again from three, buries it. I didn't feel like doing a scuba chat. 23-13. Oh man, great stuff. Vassar knocks it down. Spurs are 0 for 6. That foul was offensive. Whoever that brother is. 23-13. 2:16 left in the first quarter. Great stuff from Atlanta. Great find from Ray J to dump it off to Vassar. Vassar knocks down the triple with ease. That's what you love to see. And I think a lot of Hawks fans were thinking that Vassar might be a G League project his first year, same as Zuby. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I don't think they're gonna play as much in the G League as we anticipate. That's my thoughts. Because I think we're gonna need either one of Zuby and Henry at least on the bench at all times because you never know what's gonna happen. God forbid in the game. So you got Landale and you got Onyeka. I know we got Moge already, and I know we got Asa, but we saw what happened last year when we got our center rotation trimmed down to Moge and Asa trying to fill in for that 5 spot. So, in my opinion, I think Henry and Zuby are gonna either one of those are gonna be with the main team all year long. That's my opinion. I know sometimes they'll probably go play in the G League. I mean, they might start off there to be honest, and unless it goes south fast. But I'm anticipating getting them, seeing them on the floor with the main squad more often than we're used to seeing young guys out there. So it'll be interesting, Chad. It'll be interesting, and I think if Atlanta wants to develop their talent that they have to throw their young guys out there, no matter the results. So I think they have a great mix of veteran veteran presence and young and youth, I should say. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I'm excited for this next season and how these young guys mesh with the current roster. I think it's gonna go well. I think folks are kind of banking on, not banking, but they're kind of seeing Atlanta not doing too much in the offseason, acquiring anybody, but I think that talent should develop and speak for itself. So Kobe Johnson drives as he enters the game. He gets that stripped away, but Gillespie drives. He gets fouled by Madsen, and that is going to be a 2 for 1 for San Antonio. So in for Atlanta now is Madsen, Ejiofor, Flemings, Kobe Johnson, and Jacob Toppin. So Jacob Toppin is it's not official that he's going to return, but he might be able to return on that two-way deal. So there's plenty of options for Atlanta to fill that last two-way spot they have available. As Kingston drives, he finds the wing. Corner. Madsen gets it right back to Kingston. Kingston gets it right back to Madsen. Playing a little hot potato. Madsen rises up for three. Is in and out. Kobe and Ejiofor fighting for the same rebound, and Kobe gathers himself and gets it to go. It's 25-13. That's great to see that two Hawks are fighting over the board. That should kind of shows the mentality I believe that the Hawks are playing with right now. Just get to it. That's about it. That lob for the Spurs gets poked away. Active defense for Atlanta. Gillespie initiating now. Ejiofor does a great job on the floor. That's crazy work. Yeah, thank you. She corrected it as Zuby just fighting for position. Defense is holding him, and he still got the board with one arm held. So 25-13, 1:10 to go. Kingston Flemings is in the game. Hasn't scored yet, but he has an assist. So he's been looking to get his teammates involved a lot of the time. Still a little bit of what you call it, um, inconsistencies with the offense. Not necessarily on Kingston, but it's just not as fluid sometimes. Guys are still getting comfortable with uh, hooping with each other. Kingston, great rebound, finds Kobe down there, gets the assist. That was beautiful. He got the rebound, and it was a touch pass to Kobe Johnson right there. 4-2, puts the lead back to 12. A little over 30 seconds to go. Spurs operating. Carter Bryant in the corner for three, in and out. No good. Kobe Johnson brings the board up, and Kingston gets the pass from Kobe. Kingston was waiting for that screen, maybe getting a little open space. He's waiting to kill the clock. It's 3 second difference, pretty much. Tried to find Zuby. Yeah, throw it up. It's good defense by San Antonio, but Zuby and Kingston were not able to connect. But that was the vision. I seen the vision, youngin. Still a 12-point game. 2.2 left on the game clock. It was a good job by Kobe to gather that and try to do something with the possession. As Gillespie not able to connect, and it's a 12-point game at the end of the first quarter. Vegas, no cloud in sight in the skyline. I know it's hot over there, boy. I know it is hot. Whew, but good first quarter for the Atlanta Hawks. They are up by 12. Like I said, kind of quiet game scoring wise for Kingston, but he has 2 assists, 1 rebound, and it was a great touch pass rebound after he got that rebound. So Kingston playing well, kind of quiet so far, but McNeely activated from three. He hit his first two or three. So it was good shooting performance from McNeely. Asa was doing good. He has three. He knocked down one, but nothing really popping off the stat sheet other than Zuby. I think is off to a good start. 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Knocked down the triple. I think they've been looking for Zuby on the 3-point line, so that's a really good sign that probably the coaches are kind of encouraging the players to let it fly from three. So that's definitely the Quinn Snyder and the major league squads. That's their whole prerogative. Just get the three up. Just get a shot up. That's really it. Whatever shot it is, just get it up and get back on defense so we can get another shot. So I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad at it. But with the recent draft picks and the media availability that has been given from Ansi Soleil, I think it's going to be a goal for the Hawks to be a top defensive team. So obviously with these draft picks, Kingston's not necessarily like defensive minded, but he can play a little defense. Zuby, I think that pick was definitely for rebounding and defensive purposes, his offense will come. Um, so yeah, I think there's definitely a identity and play style that the Hawks want to get to, and I think with these young guys, they can definitely be able to do that. It's a great find. Unfortunately, Kobe Johnson just cannot hang on to this. Gillespie just active hands, and it's been rewarded as the Spurs are now in possession, and Reed and Vassar are battling for position. Don't reach now. Don't reach now. That's great defense. We have a late foul call on Vassar as Reed was driving to the buckets. Terrace Reed. Yeah, I was right. So Terrace Reed heading to the line. Vassar was kind of questioning it. I think he did have a. It was a little bit justified to question that foul. So so Reed knocks down the 2 for 1. Vassar sets a backcourt screen. Kingston drives, finds Vassar on the corner. Yeah, there we go. All right, Atlanta got to get back. Transition defense was a struggle for the Hawks in the early couple games in Utah. As Gillespie buries the triple, no problem. Kingston finds Kobe, and Kobe gets an easy lay to go. That was a great look. Great find by Kingston, finding the open man on the run. Gets a fast and easy bucket. We love to see that. And stuff like that, that's going to fit the main squad quite well, in my opinion. So Terrence Reed, Carter Bryant trying to work that two-man game. Um, Toppin and Vassar were playing nicely. Vassar gathers the rebound against Terrence Reed. Love to see that. Kobe gets the ball on the wing, puts the three ball up, can't get it to go, but Madsen tries to get it, and Jacob Toppin's there to collect that. He finds Kobe on the cut. Kobe's a little too strong, can't get it there for the steal. He finds Vassar. Vassar one move, can't get the and one, but that was a great, strong take. You love to see it. Didn't quite shy away from the contact, but I think one day he might be able to power through that, maybe. So I think I don't know. After watching Henry, I think you could, in my eyes, kind of looks like a Brooke Lopez, Gortat, maybe even I don't know. He doesn't quite have the handle of Gasol brothers, but maybe one day if he can develop that. But I think it's quite positive for Henry, and the fact that Atlanta got him in the second round is just shout out to Auntie Soleil for recognizing that and making that happen. Because if the Lakers would have got him, that would have been honestly a tragedy for the league. They would have been screaming that they got their Jokic. So still an 11-point game, 7:57 to go, a little under or over 2 minutes have been played in the second quarter. Oh man, Ray J, Madsen, Vassar, Kobe, and Jacob Toppin are out there. You like to see them run the offense through Vassar, and that's kind of what they're doing. Hit him at the high post. Oh, Ray J's pass to Vassar a little too high. He not that tall, brother. It's not quite Wimby. Oh, Vassar just couldn't quite contain Terrace Reed there, and Terrace cleans up the board. Gets that put back to go quite easily. Vassar, a little too quick on that cut. He tried to force that to Kobe. Kobe doing a great job. He gets his hands in there, gets that steal from Gillespie. Ray J floats it right over Terrace Reed. No problem, Chad. Ain't no issue. It's 33 to 22 as San Antonio elects to take a timeout. Ray J, yeah, yeah. Floaty gang, 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go, man. It's been a good one so far for Atlanta. Positive, man. It's positive. It's not gonna be perfect, and we're not worried about the result. It's progress over results. So that Arby's cheesesteak looks absolutely disgusting, chat. I'm not even gonna hold you. I am not even gonna hold you. I don't have anything against Arby's, but that looked about like that looked atrocious. That was just not the move, chat. So pretty good start, like I said. First couple games in Utah, really until the Memphis game, Atlanta did not have a any good first half. So it's great to see that Atlanta's locked in from the tip. Hey yo, but otherwise, yeah, great outings from everybody. Although nobody really popping off the page. Um, Kobe Johnson got 8, which is positive. And really, that's what we got to look at. To be honest, is who is gonna fill out that last two-way spot for Atlanta. I believe they still got Ray J and Keyshawn Gilbert around. So I mean, it's not as hard to maybe swap some players out. You know, I know two-way contracts aren't that expensive, so I'm sure buyouts are. I'm not quite sure how those contracts work. Um, so Jalen is here. He's getting interviewed. So let's see what Jalen got to say. So Jalen averaged 22, 10, and I believe 7 assists. I don't know why they're not putting that up there. He's one of 5 players who've ever done that as a forward, I believe, maybe ever. Turnover. Uh, Top and pull that. Let's go. Swats. Let's go. Henry was serious. Said, "Nah, Terrace, you gotta retry that take." It's good to see Jalen get that shine. Obviously, he was gonna be the star for Atlanta now. So Aces check back in, Zuby's check back in. Fasar gets a breather. San Antonio gets that offensive board and they get that bucket to go 24 to 33. It's a 9 point game. Zuby bringing it up. Keyshawn tries to get the foul, and San Antonio was kind of holding edgier for it. Swipe down from Ray J. No effect on that take. 26 to 33. Spurs working their way back into this game as Asa gets the ball from Keyshawn. He's working. He thought about driving. Ray J's man was a little bit in the way. As Ray J drives against the taller defender, he gets that swatted. Asa and Zuby there to fight for that. Keyshawn Gilbert is just hanging in the air to get these buckets to go. It's 35 to 26. Young Skywalker, 35 to 26. Back to 9. Great defense by Atlanta. Almost a magnet ball there, but no luck for San Antonio. 35-26. Asa gets the pass. He's deciding what to do. He looks like he's going to take it to the rim. Easy step through buckets. And that's exactly what you want to see from Asa. Obviously, it's a summer league, but you want to see him attack the weaker defender. Keyshawn Gilbert pokes the ball away. Keyshawn Gilbert, active hands, results in a steal. But Asa, exactly, attack the weaker defender. Bruh, easily, bruh. 6'9", 6'10". You got the footwork to do it, brother. You gotta keep 'em on, and that's gonna keep the defender on their heels, so you can shoot that three ball. And put your shooting on display as McNeely's back in. Speaking of shooting, as Keyshawn Gilbert is gonna drive another time, he gets that swiped away from him. McNeely hustling back, edgy of four, hustling back, plays great defense on that break. He swats that shot, pokes the ball away. Atlanta's back on the break. Zuby gets the pass, 1-2 step, almost and one, but he is going to the line for 2 for 1. Alvarez was happening. Is it Gris Grisbelt? What's happening? Welcome to the Open Gym. Thank you for tuning in. We're watching the Atlanta Hawks take on the San Antonio Spurs. Hawks are back up double digits. They're up 11, 26 to 37, 4-11 left in the second quarter. It's been a great game so far. Great game. I think it's been a team effort as well. So it's great to see everybody working, everybody hustling. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Can't lie. Zuby's at the line, knocks down the free throw. Easy work, 26-39 now, 2 for 1. Don't love the free throw rule. Love that he made that free throw. Zuby can't quite get to that guard. He looks like a young Patty Mills. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Oh yeah, great, great move by Gilbert, and San Antonio can't do nothing with that. So, Ray J. I want to say RJ, but it's Ray J. He misses that three. He is stumbling on defense. Great job. Asa was there to help, or excuse me, Zuby was there to help. All air on that from that Carter Bryant three. Found the window for Zuby. Zuby gets fouled, man. He's going back to the line. Hustle man. That's what we gotta call Zuby, y'all. Hustle man. Hustle man. It's the hustle man. The hustle man getting back to the line. And you love to see it, Chad. Atlanta's bigs running the lane. Bro, who got a butterfly on their shin, Chad? Somebody got a butterfly on their shin. I might have to roast somebody. That's crazy, Chad. A butterfly on your shin, dog. That's crazy. I think it's Masson. That boy was just going to the tattoo shops getting $100 tattoos. That boy was just spending money on random. He's spending VC on random stuff. Way to recover by Zuby. Yeah, I was about to say a little too physical, but that call was a little late. But this is a great effort by Zuby to try to get back, and he did just that. Nothing easy. 41 to 28 as San Antonio is going to the line. Top two picks playing tonight. I don't know what time they're playing, but I'm definitely going to tune in. So I know that's going to be the highlight of today. As Kingston's back in, I think the Hawks have their starters in. It's Kingston, Zuby, Asa, McNeely, and Madsen. It's help defense poke that away from Kingston. Madsen got the ball. He drives, loses the ball. He got kind of bumped. So I don't know who it was. Melendez. I think that brother got to bring it on home, Chad. I know he young, but brother, it might be time for you to bring it home, brother. Just bring it on home, brother. All right, Chad. So Atlanta is still up by 11, 40 to 41 to 30. It's kind of slowed down though. It's been not up and down, but just just got around the substitution. So let these guys get their legs a little get back warm, and then we'll see how it goes. But it's been good overall for the Hawks. They are currently losing this quarter, 15-14, but we'll see how it ends. But great first quarter for Atlanta defensively and offensively. They're currently shooting 48% from the field, 27% from three, but that's not too bad because the Spurs are shooting 7% from three. They have made 1 3 out of 14 attempts. So poor shooting for San Antonio is a reason for the 11-point deficit. They're only shooting 34% overall from the field as well. So hasn't been the greatest game for San Antonio, but for Atlanta, 11 assists. Rebounding battle, San Antonio is winning 18-17, and then Atlanta has to take care of the basketball. That is for sure. San Antonio has 8 steals compared to Atlanta's 4, but Atlanta's transition defense seems to be hustling right back because San Antonio has only scored 8 points off their turnovers. So a point for every steal, I would say, as not great as it is for them to have 8 turnovers pretty early on. Only having 8 point, giving up 8 points in transition is pretty good off turnover. So, um, overall fast break points 13-6 Atlanta's way. So Atlanta just has to brush off the brush it off in some areas, and then they'll be probably cruising to a dub. I don't really think San Antonio came in with too many expectations. Carter Bryant is there, Terrence Reed Jr. I know they had a couple. I know Jaden Quinton's probably won't play this year as Madsen pokes it away from Bryant, and it's 41-30 as Kingston gets the ball from Madsen. He attacks, isn't quite able to get through or by Melendez. Madsen's three in and out, and Terrence Reed tried to save the ball, but his toe was on the line. Um, yeah, Kingston looks to be not quite too comfortable against these San Antonio guards. Obviously, them having 8 steals is a big part of them just having an active defense. It looks like as McNeely gets in the midi and gets that one to go as Atlanta's back up 13, 43-30, 2:15 left in the second quarter. That's going to be an offensive foul as Asa caught an elbow to the dome. 43-30. 2:01 left in the second quarter. I guess all eyes are on the Dallas and Golden State game. Why are we showcasing the actual Lindenborg, bro? Like, my brother is not playing right now, so let's come on, man. What are we doing? I don't want to know about Yaxel. All due respect, it's not this game. What are we doing, ESPN? Come on, chat. So I don't know if this is a timeout or what it is. He might be bleeding. Yeah, Asa caught an elbow and he's bleeding. Yeah. 43-30. Ace got caught with that elbow. Atlanta's in the bonus. So Ace is gonna go to the line. Ace misses a 2-for-1, unfortunately. Still a 13-point game. You gotta get some water at halftime, chat. Oh yeah, Kingston. Great swat right there as Kingston recovers. It was a great defense by Atlanta. Good closeout by Ace on Gillespie. And Asa gets the breakout pass. Yes, sir. Let's go. And he gets that fast break bucket to go quite easily. 45-30. See how the rest of this first half ends. Asa gets a switch on Gillespie. Polly, what is happening, brother? What's happening, my boy? It's going pretty well. Atlanta's up 15. It's 30-45. Terrace Reed and Edgy of 4 are banging. Going pretty well though, Polly. Going pretty well. It's been a good first half for Atlanta. Young guys playing well. I'm going. Shit. I'm doing pretty well, man. Things are going pretty well. How are you doing today, Polly? So Madison gets the steal. Probably could have get caught for a travel there. Asa tries to hang. Does his best Keyshawn Gilbert impersonation, and he's going to the line. Hopefully, he can knock these down. You alright, my man? You all right? I'm glad to hear, brother. You been watching the World Cup? I think France and Morocco playing. If they haven't ended, I'd like to see Asa just dunk that. He got a line violation, so what time does that game start? Does it start at 5:30? Who do they play? I know we went over it the other day. So Atlanta has a new head coach for the summer league. I'm not sure if Antonio Lang is. I'm sure he's there, but it just switched the head coaches of the assistants. So yeah, Philly. That should be a good one. They got LeBaron Fallon, so they'll be playing uh, Corey versus Fallon. That'll be a good matchup, actually. Spurs thought they had a little slip pass, but didn't work out. Edgy Ford gets the pass from Madison and one as Edgy Ford gets the fast break layup to fall. And Atlanta's up 17. Chad Madison finds Edgy Ford running a break and one. Yeah, you love to see that as Edgy Ford just cracks a smile after that one. Love to see it. Love to see it. 17-point game, chat. Yeah, Zuby's doing all right, man. Zuby is doing all right, to say the least. To say the least, he's doing well. He is leading the starters scoring. He's got 9 points. He's at the line right now, so we'll see if he can knock down this 2 for 1. Knocks it down, chat. Knocks down the 2 for 1. Believe he has 11 points, if I'm not mistaken. Madsen playing great. They got full court defense happening right now. Excuse me, Zuby got 10 points. That was a and one. I forgot. I forgot, chat. Gillespie gets that free throw line jumper to go. Nice little elbow jumper. There we go. Kingston finds Zuby on the wing. Zuby puts it up. Can't get it to go though. So Madsen was there to try to get the rebound, but alright. Atlanta did it. That Zuby shot did at least hit the front of the rim, so they got no shot clock. As McNeely is the recipient of that inbound pass. He drives. There we go. Get it to Kingston. Nah, chat. They got a shot clock, chat. My fault. They weren't able to kill the shot clock, but it's about a 2 second differential. There we go. Asa getting to the line again. Another one. Great find from Kingston to get it to Asa. Asa going to work. Does just what he needs to do. Probably could have finished that over the defense. You like to see Asa just power through the defense, but it is what it is. Great find by Kingston. Slips it through the double right there off the pick and roll. And Asa knocks that down as Terrace Reed kind of shoves Zuby out the way. Gillespie quick to it. Let's see if he can get that shot up. He does. No good. Let's go, chat. Let's go as Atlanta is up by 18 points at halftime. Their defense is doing well. Offense is clicking. As McNeely's hit some shots. Ejiofor has turned up big time for Atlanta. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Ace is playing well. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. As Atlanta leads by 18. Kingston Flemings has 4 assists. No points yet. 1 rebound and 1 block already. So Kingston, not the usual stats that we are looking for as a point guard. I think, excuse me, 4 assists is the exact stats you want to see as for a rookie point guard. I think a lot of folks want him to be that scoring guard though, so I think the 0 in the scoring column. You are correct, Paulie. We are handing the Spurs that belt. Goal for France. All right, at least France gonna win. Hopefully, well, okay. I've got no dog in that fight. If France or Morocco wins, I'm not mad at it. All right, chat. So great first half. Excellent first half, if you ask me. Um, but Kobe Johnson, man, 8 points, 3 rebounds. He's been everywhere off the bench. Keyshawn Gilbert has been great on the break. Jacob Toppin has been pretty good when he's in. Hasn't scored yet. Hasn't produced too much, but just being in the right place in the right time has gathered loose balls and all that good stuff. So So of course they're talking about the top two picks playing tonight, AJ and De'Aaron, but we don't. I mean, we care because I'm gonna be tuned in, chat. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in, but we are watching the Atlanta and the Spurs game, so we are intrigued by that. It's been great to see Zuby turn up, chat. It's been great. It's kind of disgusting how they're not even playing. That's disgusting how they're not even playing highlights, bro. That is wicked work. That's wicked work. But yeah, I digress. Um, Ray J Dennis has been a positive off the bench, 6 points. So I mean, he's a two-way guy. It's gonna be important to kind of watch him and how he operates. It's not too much to buy into this, but it's been a pretty good first half for the Hawks. I can't lie to y'all, chat. Pretty exciting stuff. Henry Vassar has looked really encouraging. Um, he has 7 minutes off the bench. He kind of leads the bench with Ray J in minutes off the bench. So it's been positive from everybody that's played. Hasn't been too much. A lot of the turnovers though, that's can be a negative for everybody. A lot of turnovers for the Hawks here early on. Just kind of giving the ball up, being poked away, um, passes not quite finding the mark. So if Atlanta can get that together, then I expect this lead to grow exponentially. So it'll be interesting to see what happens the rest of this game. See if Atlanta kind of sticks with their main guys, or if they kind of let the other guys fighting for recognition to play. So we got 3 minutes till the second half is underway. I'm gonna use that time to use the restroom and get me another water. I am parched, so I encourage y'all to do the same. If you're looking for the game, it's on ESPN2 or NBA League Pass. I'm not quite sure it's on Prime Today, so ESPN2. If you want to tune in, but we'll be back in 3 minutes for the second half of this ball game. So I appreciate everybody tuned in, and I appreciate everybody that's gonna stay tuned in for the second half. So I'll be right back, chat, and we'll get to the second half. Chad, we back. I done killed the water down there. Had to give me another. So still 18. First half done. Second half underway. 9 minutes to go. Spurs get that look up. Can't get it to go. Got a loose ball foul. As they say. I think they're gonna say Madsen was a little over eager there. Danilo Gallinari in the back of the broadcast there. I'm not sure who he working for, but he is in the mix. Good closeout by Kingston. Gillespie gets that triple to fall. All right, Chad. So Atlanta up 15. McNeely driving. Gets that cut off. Gets it to Asa, who is cutting. Asa gets in position. He gets the step through in and out, Chad. It's tough. In and out. Carter Bryant gets that one to go through the Kingston Fleming swipe through, or swipe down, I should say. Makes sense. Carter Bryant knocks down that triple or 3 point play. He knocks down a free throw, makes it a 3 point play. They, I don't know what McNeely's choosing to do right there. Asa tries to meet Carter Bryant at the rim, and Carter Bryant flushes that home. Uh, Not the start that they had in the first half. So the lead is cut to 10, but San Antonio fouls a 3 point shooter there. As McNeely's going to get a chance to redeem himself as he's shooting a 3 for 1 now. Yo, that was a good drive by Carter Bryant. So I believe they're going to challenge this. Ten-point game, chat. 10 point game. So Atlanta hasn't quite played the way they have started this game. So shout out to the Splash Cast over on Twitter for the follow. All right, man. Slow start for the Hawks, but I think they'll get it together. No problem. Probably see the first round of subs here maybe soon. Which was Keyshawn Gilbert and Henry Bassar for Kingston and Zuby. So I'm sure that'll be the same rotation here. It'll be interesting if they get a lot of playing time, if they continue on with this big lead, or if the other guys will get some burn. But it's been a good game. Zuby has 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nah, Oh, they got a Hawks assistant coach there at the broadcast panel. So so they say no foul. Way to stick in. Don't panic there for Kingston. Gets the ball to McNeely. Gets that bucket. So Kingston picks up another assist. So they got another Hawks assistant coach there, Mike Bray. He's talking to the broadcast panel. So kind of locked in to what they got. They ain't really talking about nothing, but it's a travel. Kingston drives. He gets to the ace in the corner. Ace got the pump fake. Gets the defender up. Can't finish as I don't know who rejected that, but Asa gets a shot blocked there. 52 to 40, 7:28. Talking to Mike Bray about the turnaround, the trades that happened mid-season. Kingston gets it to Edgy for it. Asa breaks out to the three, can't get that one to go. Kingston almost gets it, but rebound falls out of his hands. 52 to 40. Asa short or off, I should say, on that three as CJ McCollum is in the building. Carter Bryant Mitty is a bucket 10-point lead for Atlanta. Vassar in the game. Kingston still in. So Zuby is the first sub out for the Hawks, as well as Madsen. Kingston getting active. He gets fouled as he is initiating the offense for Atlanta. Quinn got to get his son a jacket, bro. He cold as hell. Kingston sidestep triple, bang. Kingston knocks down his first three of the game. He has 3 points, 5 assists, one block. As Carter Bryant drives against McNeely. McNeely does a great job staying in front. Asa hangs for the board. Him and Vasir kind of tag team that rebound as Keyshawn Gilbert dribbles through traffic, finds McNeely. Probably could have swung that over to Kingston for a wide open three. But you like to see the young guy pull. But as Ray J is looking to check back in the game for the Hawks, as Vasir gets cleared out by Terrace Reed too obviously as Vassar. I keep saying Vasir, chat, and I'm pretty sure it's Vassar. Kingston checks out, 0 turnovers, 3 points, 5 assists. I'm sure folks are going to be questioning the scoring, but chat, 0 turnovers, 5 assists. It's not spectacular, but it is still impressive. He's had 2 turnovers in 3 games. Asa fighting through physical play from the Spurs and gets that lay to go. 57 to 42. It's a 15-point game. 5:40 to go. Great job by Vassar to hold his ground on that Carter Bryant drive. Three is no good for San Antonio. Atlanta's back on the run as Ray J gets it to McNeely. McNeely gets it back to Ray J. Swing, swing for the Hawks. Asa thought about the corner. Didn't quite have the angle anymore. Ray J gets the switch on him as the bigger defender. Let's see if he can take that to the rim. There we go. McNeely gets the three up. Can't get it to go as San Antonio fight for that one. Atlanta probably would have had a better chance of just setting their feet on the transition break because Carter Bryant was going to put his head down and try to get to that bucket regardless. So, so it is peak summer league. I don't know what they talk about on the broadcast, to be honest. Ray drives, finds Vassar on the lob, and that is an easy two for Henry Vassar. Great find by Ray to get the big man the ball. So big man finish right there. Shout out to Vassar. It's 59 to 44 as Henry now has 5 points. He's knocked down a triple. Now has an oop to go to give him five. Great defense by Asa. Atlanta a little bit in scramble mode. Carter Bryant has to take a fadeaway triple, and that's a great look if you ask me. As Ray J drives, and they're gonna call a foul on Lee on the Spurs as Ray J Dennis drives, able to find Vassar on that last possession for the Hawks. Great look, great find. Way to be in position for Vassar. I was thinking Chris Stapps too with Vassar. Um, like Brooke Lopez, Chris Stapps. See those shades of in Vassar, in my opinion. Three is no good for Lee as Atlanta's back in transition. McNeely short on that triple, but he is fighting for his own miss, and you love to see that. Chat. Follow your shot. 44 to 61, 3:48 left in the third quarter. Twenty-two, 7, and 10 rebounds for Jalen. I don't know why they keep playing him. Show all three points, rebounds, and assists, chat. I don't know why they keep playing him. Gillespie bringing it up for the Spurs. 44-61, Ray J kind of gets beat, and that ends up a bucket for San Antonio. Foul on Gillespie. Spurs bench not quite pleased with that call, but Mike Bray said it. They thought the we Mike Bray said we the second best team in the East. Check. We 63-46. So Tech on Keyshawn Gilbert for a reaction. He didn't really do too much, but did enough for a Tech. 63-47 free throws for the Spurs. Just a one for one at Tech free throw. 47-63. They just having a grand old time on this broadcast with Mike Bray. Just three old guys chopping it up. Backdoor pass for San Antonio gets turned into a 3-point shot. No good, but their big man is there to get the bucket. Basar on the wing. Great job by Basar to poke that rebound out. Edgy for short on that three. Basar can't poke that one in Atlanta's favor. Offense is getting a little stagnant. Hopefully, we get a timeout here. 2.5 minutes to be played in the third quarter. Oh, Mike Bray. That was a long bit of nothing there for the broadcast. But back to a normal broadcast chat. Asa 11 points. Zuby 10. McNeely 10. Starting five. Kind of quiet still. From Kingston and Gabe. They only have 3 points combined. So, but Kingston has had a pretty good game. Only no turnovers and 5 assists. So hopefully those numbers will go up. But Ray J has 10 off the bench. He has a bench high 10 points. But other than that, Henry Vassar is playing quite well. He had a nice live finish, and I forgot what else he did, but he now has 7 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. So he's been playing quite well. Has a block to go along with that. So I think Hawks fans are kind of looking at that end of the floor with Vasir. I think everybody knows he can kind of hoop on the offensive end, but it's been a pretty great start, if you ask me, for the Hawks. Shooting has kind of cooled down for Atlanta. They're 6 of 27 from three, so that three ball hasn't fallen too much after I'd say that first quarter, first half really. Um, Second quarter they really cooled down from three, in my opinion. But that first quarter they were firing and they were hitting at a good clip. So, um, and I haven't been to Vegas in forever, dog. Well, not forever. It's been like 3 years. But yeah, I need to take me a trip. Maybe next year we can do a summer league actually there. Maybe chat. So it's 49-63. Spurs bringing it up. It's about 2.5 minutes to go. A little under. Melendez fires that pass. That's gonna be right out of bounds. He rockets that pass to nobody. But Atlanta playing their game. They have 18 assists um, on 22 made field goals. They're shooting 41% from the field. They are tied in total rebounds with the Spurs, 26 apiece. So it's been kind of something to watch. I don't know if anybody knows what they're doing out there. I think Madsen was supposed to be the initiator on that one. Great find by Kingston. Finds Zuby in the corner. Zuby's unable to get that. Kobe Johnson, though, able to kind of do his job, get to that rebound. Vasar, wide open three, no good. That goes off. Wow, that's gonna be a foul. As Brown just pushes Madsen to the floor. Like I said, three ball not falling for Atlanta, but they are in the bonus, so Madison's gonna get a 2 for 1. Atlanta goes ahead on the rebound battle on that possession by one. But they're doing good, man. They are doing good. It's been a theme for the Hawks over this early summer league run. They have been rebounding the ball quite well. Offensive rebounds, they've been doing a good job on the defensive end, rebounding the ball as well. But um, most games they are out rebounding the other team on the offensive glass. But this time it's different. It's 9-11, but they got 9, so they're not totally getting dominated on the offensive rebound battle. As Jacob Toppin breaks up the pass, and that's going to be San Antonio ball with 4.4 left to shoot, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully Atlanta's defense can do what they've been doing all game and just force a bad shot, no fouls. They've done a great job at that, to be honest. They've been forcing San Antonio deep into their shot clock and take terrible shots like that as Terrence Reed gets a shot up but does not hit the rim, and San Antonio tries to put it back up, no good. So 65-49, 125 to go. Ooh, that could have been a step back three for Kingston. We got a foul. Zubi Ejiofor is battling, I think, Milicic Jr. You don't see too many fights and scuffles in a summer league, but Milicic popped up saying "What's up" or somebody. Free throw good for Zuby, 67-49, as both teams are in the bonus. Neither team can afford fouls right now. Almost poked away there by Kingston. Great deflection. Jacob Toppin just a little too physical on that take. All right, chat. 67-49. Madsen's three no good. Kingston found him on the wing. Kobe gets the rebound, gets it to Kingston. Kingston mid range pull up, no good. Zuby's there to clean that one up. Does a good job at retaining that. Finds Madsen cutting baseline. Madsen gets it to go. Great find by Zuby. Way to keep your head up. Keep composed after grabbing that rebound. Fight off the swipes. Does a great job. Zuby playing on Terrace Reed. Kingston with the help, but they're going to call a foul on Zuby. But great stuff. Kingston with the midi. Zuby there to clean it up. Stakes, like I said, stays composed. Gathers himself. So he finds Gabe Madsen on the cut. Ooh, Kingston Flemings. 1.5 seconds to go. He gets that bucket. Easy work. Just drives right to the rim. Easy work to put Atlanta up by 20 points, chat. Tween. Yeah, takes the slower defender to the bucket. Like to see that aggressiveness from Kingston. Yeah. Get it to go, Kingston. Let's go. It's a 20-point game, chat. All right, chat. But Zuby, of course, putting on a show, isn't quite rebounding at the same clip that everybody probably expected him to, but I think it's been more so a team effort today as Gabe Madsen is leading the starters with 7 rebounds. I don't think anybody was going to be expecting that one, but it's been a team effort all around in every category, in my opinion. Scoring is spread out. I think there's 9 players who have scored. So everybody except Jacob Toppin, everybody who's played has gotten them a bucket. So can't be mad at it. Zuby's leading the starters with 12. Ace is right behind him with 11. And then McNeely has 10. Kingston has 5 points, 5 assists, 1 block. He'll probably get a steal. Kingston, good shot. Can't get that one to go. Kingston sneaks in there. Ooh, hangs on the rim. Great possession though. He gets the steal after missing that shot. Just can't get that fast break later to go. Hawks still up 20, 71 to 51. Great hands by Vassar. Showtime. Showtime. Let's go. Showtime as Vassar got the steal. Madsen just hikes the ball to Kingston. Kingston gets it to Kobe. Excuse me, chat. Great stuff right there. Great stuff. As Terrence Reed takes the three, can't get that one to go. Toppin grabs grabs the board, finds Kingston. Kingston brings it up. Oh yeah, Kingston finds Kobe. Kobe's three, money. It's money. BTA right now, chat. It's BTA. So we're talking about the Clippers aspiration situation. Um, All right, chat. Back to the game. Just had to contribute my part to the group chat. But yeah, this Clippers aspiration situation is going to be interesting to see how that plays out. In my opinion, like I was telling them, I think it's going to be it should all be on Steve Ballmer and the Clippers organization. So they obviously violated the rules, but it was in good nature, in my opinion. He just wanted to win. I mean, he was rich enough to try to make it happen as well. So you just got to tell Ballmer, hey, we can't do that. We got to set a precedent. So let's take away some draft picks. Let's fine y'all. Yeah, obviously traded the contract away, but the NBA has stepped in. They've stopped it. So, so a loose ball game here is Kingston hip checks Carter Bryant, De'Aaron Fox, Steph Castle, Vassell, Tobias Harris, and Wembenyama. Sheesh. From Giannis to Tobias. Gillespie drives, breakdown for the Hawks defense. And that is a wide open three for the Spurs as Miller puts that one in. Kingston is now driving against the Spurs. Kobe gets the swing, gets the three of Vasir right there to clean it up, and Vasir, right place, right time, gets the 2 point shot to go after cleaning it up. As Gillespie drives, 56-78. Yeah, way to get that ball to Vassar. Vassar is hooping, chat. He now has 12 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Great stuff, and a steal, chat. So he's been active. He has been active. Great defense by Vassar and Kobe there. Great stuff, chat. Great stuff. I guess folks really do go to summer league just for to get autograph cards. That's crazy. That is wild. Yeah, Spurs have a young core, 22, 21, and 20. Harper, Castle, and Wembyama. Wemby being the oldest of the two. Great stuff. That's going to be Atlanta basketball. Gillespie getting a lot of claps from Atlanta's bench. Bassard almost gets that poked away. It's going to wind up being a jump ball anyway. So 56 to 81, 657. Corliss Williamson, that's who the head coach for the Spurs is right now. Hi, chat. So looks like Atlanta might walk away with their first dub of the Vegas Summer League. Toppin gets the wide open inbound pass. So everybody who has touched the floor for Atlanta has scored. You love to see it. Total team effort. Good move by Gillespie. Vassar is not able to get that last second attempt to block that, but good screen. Ray J still operating. Has Kobe on the top of the 3 point line, wide open. Jacob Toppin a little loose, getting it to Keyshawn Gilbert. Keyshawn's dribbled a little shaky. Kobe there to bail him out. Front of the rim, no good. 83-58. I think Kobe's trying to showcase his shooting. what he's been working on, as that's going to be a turnover. Kobe Johnson is the first one to it. He finds Keyshawn. Keyshawn finds Ray J. Ray J finds the front of the rim. Kobe, great job cleaning it up. And he draws a foul. Finally, after fighting for that possession for sure. 83 to 58. Kobe did a great job there. Yeah, great job. Yeah, great possession there from Kobe. Hustles to the loose ball, fights for the rebounds, and he ends up shooting some free throws here. So Edgy of four, I believe, is back in. Why that look like Marvin Williams' son? Great job, great job by Asa. Ooh, big. That's a big league move by Keyshawn Gilbert to get him up out the way. 58 to 85. Got a palindrome as the score right now. Kobe gets the rebound. He's gonna look to push the pace as Ace is back in. Got Zuby in. If Kobe had a dribble, dog, he might be on the big league team in my opinion. If he had a handle, it's a great Euro by the Spurs there. 60 to 85. They ruined the palindrome. It's unfortunate. Zuby gets the pass from Ray J. Good find, Ray J. But Zuby, I think he had one pass in mind trying to find Asa in the corner. Ooh, Asa skies for that, but Spurs get the block from the help side. Carter Bryant unable to get that lob as Zuby says, nah, brother, you're not getting that one. Ooh, Asa gets fouled on the lob. It's a dunk show, chat. They got a little mini dunk contest going on. It's a 25-point game, and they said, yeah, let the highlights flow. So tonight, Hornets are playing the Magic. Obviously, we have the Jazz taking on the Wizards. I don't know who else is playing. Um, Pistons and the what you call it, the Sixers. So pretty interesting basketball throughout the night. Kickball by Zuby. So 87 to 60. It's a great defense by the Hawks getting that turnover. As Asa receives the pass on a fast break, he does his job and finishes that 89 to 60 as Asa now has 15. As Spurs miss that one, Carter Bryant gets that second look as Kingston's about to check back in, as Gabe Madison's about to check in as well. 63 to 89. Ray J trying to direct traffic. Gets it to McNeely. McNeely probably should have found Asa there. That's going to be an illegal screen on Zuby. As Zuby picks up his, I don't know, they don't really track fouls. They got like 10 fouls. I don't think you can foul out. So Zuby actually has 5. So something to keep an eye on. Zuby got 5 fouls. I think Zuby do. Yeah, Zuby do. So Ace is leading the way for the starters scoring wise, 15 points. Zuby's right behind him with 12. Not too much from Kingston scoring wise, but Kingston also has 8 assists. Chat. He has 8 assists and I believe no turnovers. 8 assists, no turnovers um, in the 3 games that he's played with Utah and now Vegas combined. He has only 2 turnovers with, I believe, almost, I would say, close to 30 assists, if I'm not tripping. Maybe I am tripping because I thought he had 24 assists and but I could be tripping. That doesn't sound right. I'm not gonna lie to you. Airball for the Hawks as they can't get that one to go. I think I am lying to y'all. No, excuse me. He had 16 assists. No, he had 14. My fault, chat. But tonight he got 26. I was thinking of that's why I said 16. I was thinking of 26. But if he doesn't get any more, he'll finish the 3 games with 26. Damn, damn. Keyshawn Gilbert just got trucked. God damn, Chad. That boy took a tumble. That boy took a tumble for real. God damn. Keyshawn can't get that free throw to go. Madison can't poke it away either. 89 to 65. 3 for San Antonio's no good. Gillespie's there to try to get that 2 to go. And it's a little ugly at the moment as nobody really looks to be locked in with 2:40 left to go. Ball kind of bounces around. Zuby's playing on Gillespie. There you go, Ace. So way to stand your ground, brother. No good. We got a loose ball foul on Madsen. Dog's going crazy, chat. All right. So we got 2:40 left. It's been a great summer league game. Great way to kick this Vegas summer league off for the Hawks. 15 points by Asa. He has 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Edgy for 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. McNeely has a good game. Kingston 5 points, so not the greatest scoring game, but let me tell you, 8 assists and 0 turnovers is a great thing for Kingston. Also off the bench, Henry Vassar, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. It's been a pretty big improvement from the very first game for Vassar. Really, the rest of the guys too as well. Um, Everybody they kind of started this game. Well, not started. Kind of the second half started off. Everybody seemed a little shy again, kind of not knowing what to do and what so and so is comfortable with. So it seems like they kind of got that under wrap fairly quickly. This game, you let us see it. Obviously, you want to keep your eyes on certain players. Asa Newell, Zuby Ejiofor, Kingston Flemings, Henry Vassar, but the other guys who have performed like Ray J. Dennis, Keyshawn Gilbert, It's going to be good additions to the Hawks. Even though they are on two ways, they could make an impact, fill in when needed. Milicic can't get that shot to fall. That's going to be Atlanta basketball. So the last 2 minutes looks like the starters plus Keyshawn are gonna wrap it up. So Keyshawn getting the rest of this game as McNeely started. So I'm sure that might flip flop. I'm sure the Hawks got two spots they can kind of interchange with folks with Madsen and so unfortunately Kingston is gonna get called for an offensive foul there as they say he pushed off on Milicic. But Chad. I know a lot of folks gonna be tuned in to the timeline, tuned in to talk shows, all that stuff, talking about Kingston and his scoring abilities. But Chad, he has eight. Well, I guess that last one was just a turnover as he gets it right back. Spurs setting a legal screen. So that being his only turnover is going to be perfectly fine in my book as Kingston takes a breather as Kobe's in, Asa takes a breather, Edgy Ford takes a breather, and the subs are officially in for the Hawks. So a minute and some change as Vassar's in. Let's see what he can do. Madsen gets the 3-0, can't get that one to go. But yeah, very very positive all around from everybody. Everybody showed their strengths. Nobody really had too many weaknesses on display here for the Hawks. So it was a great overall game. Everybody that played scored. Jacob Toppin got him a bucket. But Kobe Johnson, 11.7 rebounds. He was definitely hustling on the glass. Had two steals and a block as well. So doing his usual thing on the defensive end, disrupting things as the Spurs hit that first free throws. Free throws are back to normal in the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter. So we got two shots. The second of two is right now. Um, Keyshawn Gilbert obviously contributed. Everybody who played definitely chipped in some form or fashion. So it's great to see if you're a Hawks fan. Obviously not a lot to buy into as Vassar gets the and one opportunity as he throws it down off the Keyshawn Gilbert lob, and it's 66-91. It's a great job by Vassar to clear out space and still get the bucket to go through the contact. You love to see it. Love to see it, chat. And I think that's gonna work a lot with Onyeka. I think it will work with Jalen. It's gonna work with Dyson. It's gonna work with a lot of players on the current roster. So when he gets in NBA shape, I think that's going to be a talked about pick right there. Henry Vassar coming through clutch. He has 14 off the bench, almost a team high scoring wise. Step back for the Spurs, no good. Keyshawn Gilbert gets it up to Kobe. Kobe tries to get it to Madsen. He does just that. Try to do a little step through. Couldn't really work. Madsen almost got the lob from Gilbert. That was a good, almost put on the mark, but Madsen really ain't jumping like that. 3 for San Antonio, no good. 30 seconds to go. Atlanta's going to wrap this first game up with a dub. Great game, honestly. Great game. All around, chat. All around. First half was excellent. Second half started off a little slower as Keyshawn Gilbert is hooping, chat. He is hooping. And he gets that bucket to go as Atlanta 93-66. Belt, chat. Belt. That was a great move. Takes a page out of D Wade and Donovan Mitchell's book. The little over the top left hand finish. Excellent layup for Keyshawn Gilbert. Does not get that free throw to fall, but it's a wrap here. 93 to 66. Big dubs for the Hawks, chat. Big dubs for the Hawks. Great stuff. Save, no good. That's going to be Atlanta basketball. So on Saturday, the Atlanta Hawks play at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They'll play the Brooklyn Nets. Kobe gives love to his brother. Great stuff for the Hawks as the Hawks get the dub here. 66 to 93, chat. Good start for the Hawks. Love to see it. Love to see it. So Asa is getting the post game interview, but yeah, we'll be back on Sunday at, or excuse me, Saturday at 8 o'clock. Love to see it, chat. But overall for this game, wonderful. Outscored the Spurs in every quarter. They did a great job coming back in that second quarter. They were a little shaky in that second quarter, but they turned it around. We had the guys celebrating Asa right there. That's what's up. So, great game overall, Chad. Can't be mad at it. The rookies showed up. Asa showed up. The second year guys, everybody showed up. RJ, um, Kobe. A little quiet game from Jacob Toppin, but he was where he needed to be, in my opinion, defensively. Vassar, though, I think Henry Vassar stuck out for me. Other than Asa, we kind of know what Asa's capable of. You like to see him kind of dominate the summer league. You want to see him be too good for the summer league. So I think he kind of put that on display um, with his ability to kind of change his pace, get to the bucket against the slower defenders. It was great stuff to see him kind of do his thing. But Vassar, as a force scoring wise, it was great to see Zuby get to the bucket and kind of dominate. Uh, Played very well against Terrence Reed. Carter Bryant didn't have the greatest game shooting wise. So Hawks defense was very impactful as Kingston did his thing. I believe he has one turnover and that turnover was an offensive foul. So 8 assists, one turnover, and 5 points from Kingston. Not much to worry about. He had a steal, he had a block. Everybody was active, chat. Almost everybody had a steal and block except McNeely and Ejiofor did not record a block, but he had a steal. Madsen, Asa, Ejiofor all had steals. Newell and Madsen each had a block too. Kingston had a block. Vassar is another one who had a steal and their block. Ray J had 3 steals. Keyshawn had 2, Kobe had 2, and a block. So great stuff. Jacob Toppin had a block. Overall, great game, Chad. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but still, I'm just excited. Summer League, I don't recommend you buy too much stock into the results. Just got to be excited about the play of the young guys. Can't really get too high or too low. There's really no purpose. These games don't really mean too much, but these are just confidence builders for the young guys. And you love to see it. Asa, Zuby, Kingston, Vassar, all holding it down for the Hawks. And then some, they had their role players chip in as well. So team effort equals a big dub here in Atlanta's first game in Vegas. You love to see it. Like I said, be back Monday. Chat, and we will be hoping for another dub. But shout out to everybody who tapped in to the open gym. We'll be live tomorrow for doing a gaming stream too. So we will be here. Might go check out the summer league as it happens. If there are any good games tomorrow, but we'll see. But Monday, or excuse me, it's time for me to sign off. I gotta give me something to eat. Saturday at 8 p.m. we'll be back with a watch along. So appreciate everybody, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. If you enjoyed your time in the open gym, don't forget to hit that like, sub, and follow button, whichever platform you are on. I greatly appreciate y'all. If you do, I appreciate it. If you don't, it's all right. But just make sure to catch the next one or something. Contribute to these watch hours or something, please. I appreciate everybody. You have a great night. Polly, I appreciate you. Um, Lena Grisbelt, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all probably tomorrow, but Monday for sure. So I'll see y'all. I appreciate everybody. Good night.